for you, so you know a lot of folks here, huh?
Yeah, I do. They're from Jamestown.
That's cool.
That one?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mayville State University as we get set here for match number 2. This is the North Dakota State College of Science in Wahpeton. And your Morris Cougars alongside Mark Eukstead. I'm Jim Welbrock, and we are set to go. Madeline Monaco puts the serve over, hits the top of the tape like she practices it all day. Newton sends this one back. Science sets up here and bumped back over some ping pong volleyball to get things going here. Eckhoff pushes it over. The libero picks that up for Science. Swung back over off the tape. The attempted pancake results in a point.
Just watching North Dakota State College of Science Junior College. They just beat Division II U Mary. Scrappy bunch. They moved well. They covered well. They dug up a lot of things. Facing a pretty good team here, Jim.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought they looked like they were very scrappy. Not a lot of balls were hitting the floor. They put the ball into play here. Sid Eckhoff picks this up. Newton quickly into the middle. Jones, and they reject that right back. Another point for the Wildcats. Well, I sure wish we had some numbers and we could share some names with you from the other side, but that's not going to happen here.
No.
Eckhoff with the pickup here. Newton, the bump set. And it's going to be sent over by Welbrock. They start on the Wildcat side with their offense into the middle here. Block is there. 4 contacts called, did not get over. Point for the Cougars.
That goes right back to the big block there, right in the middle.
Yeah,
Maggie Jones.
They really had that sealed well.
Yep.
Abby Higley at the line here. The Cambridge Isani product puts it into play here. Kind of an interesting set there. Okay, well, they find a way to do it. Stuck down on the floor there by the Wildcats. They have the early lead here, 3-1. Set number 1, match number 2. I'm assuming she's their libero, going by the jersey color. She does have a different...
That's my guess.
She has the red jersey on versus everybody else on the Science side wearing black shirts here. Your Cougars wearing maroon, and this one's a point for the Cougars. Pushed back, but wide left.
Blockers pushed out of bounds, Jim. Like you said in the first broadcast, they weren't turned the right way.
Yeah.
Turned the right way for us, not for them.
Exactly. So many different things that have to come together to have a good block. Mackenzie Newton puts the ball into play here. Big left side attack, rejected by the block. Almost a joust at the net there, won by Welbrock.
Welbrock with a dunk. Got to be a good feeling getting those free, easy ones right there.
Yeah, you got to take the easy points where you can get them. There's so many points you have to work really hard for. You see these long rallies. So badly want to win those, but there are other ways to get easy points. And you look for that as well. Newton puts this ball into play here over the left pin, up and over. Hard down the line. Nice attack there.
She's got that soft serve down.
Yeah.
Science covered it pretty well there.
Yeah, they did. That's got to be a really hard serve to just roll that over into those 2, 3, 4 zones.
It's a good time of year to work on that.
Yeah, it is. Wildcats put the ball into play here, up off the tape again. Newton's there, into the middle. Welbrock, nice attack.
First pass, good pass. That turns into good things.
Yeah, when it all comes together, it's really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Click, click, bang.
Yep.
Knotted at 4 here early in set number 1. If you're just joining us, we had one match earlier, about an hour and a half ago, against a very good University of Jamestown team. We held with them. Very competitive, but a strong team on that side of the net for sure. Eukstead puts the ball into play here. And we got a ball in the court. We're going to get a redo.
Yep, just kind of like the old JO days. You know, a ball comes rolling over. You better stop it before someone steps on it, turns an ankle.
Yeah, we were just at an event here not too long ago at the convention center, 60-some courts set up, and there's just balls rolling all over the place. All right, Euclid puts this into play here, and interesting free ball there. Looked like a double contact, not going to be called. Over to Wellbrock here, block sends it back. Higley's there. Newton back set over to Eckhoff, and we got a net violation against the Cougars.
So tough to see from our vantage point here in the corner, and then at games, you know, there's a net violation, but they're right there. They see it.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't. It's just looking for that net to bounce just a little. Sometimes you see that. All right, that one a little bit wide. Newton on the attack there is going to keep the serve over on the Science side here. The Wildcats out of Wahpeton, North Dakota. Ball put into play here. Picked up by Higley. Nice pass. Newton's there over to the left side. Wellbrock. Block sends it back. We'll reload. Try it again to go over to the right side this time. Eckhoff looks to tip it over. Science going to swing this one back over from the right side. Eckhoff on the ground to bring it back. Wellbrock sends it over. They set up on the Wildcat side, take a big swing at it. Again, it's sent back. Long rally here. What a crazy one. Euclid is in on this one. Over to Wellbrock. Back into the block. This is amazing volleyball.
You want to win these.
You want to get these long rallies, and Euclid with a nice pickup there. We're going to bring this one back over. Higley, the free ball sent over. Wildcats set up here. Middle tip. Euclid's there to cover it. Newton back to Wellbrock. Down. What a point to win.
There's the killer right there.
That is a great feeling to get those long, long rallies.
And we're not tired after that. The other team is. Yeah. You know, it just seems when you get that point, you get that adrenaline rush.
You're energized when you win that one, and it can really drive things. We'll see if we can't make a little run here, maybe get a little service run going. Laura Wellbrock at the service stripe. The right-hander out of Northfield puts it into play here. Two players almost running together in the Science side there, but they're going to bring this back over. Free ball opportunity setting up for the Cougars here. Quickly into the middle. That's Monaco with the kill.
Good swing. That'll build some confidence. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Bet you she's a Brewers fan.
I would imagine
Packers.
so.
Bucks.
All the teams I don't love to hate, but you know, I guess everybody's got their own sides on this. We'll just leave that one alone. Wellbrock here puts it into play. And quick middle attack, but picked up nicely there by Eckhoff out of the net. Over to Nash. He rolls it over. Science sets up. We're going to come out of the right side here. Block sends it spinning back. They'll reload to the left pin here, and it gets through.
Just a little late, just a split second late on that last block. We're getting a lot of touches, a lot of hands on balls.
Yep, that's good. That's the hustle factor, and you know we talked earlier about don't watch the ball hit the floor, coaches. That ages coaches quick, so kids running after and making an attempt is a good thing. Over to the left side here. Oh, Nash, what a play to get that in between the antenna and the blocker and have it ricochet off. Fantastic swing.
She was out of bounds going to her left, contorted her body, and still got a great swing on it.
Sid Eckhoff, the Henning product. So many great athletes coming out of Henning High School, the Hornets.
They've had a good run of athletes there.
Eckhoff gets this one, and Monaco swung over there by Nash. And she's going to get a free shot at this one, and play continues. Free balled over, opportunity here to set up. The back set, the slide over to Monaco. Play continues. Another long rally here. Euclid is there. Pushed over to the left pin. Nash takes a big swing.
That's a confidence builder right there. Total team play.
Yeah, that
seemed
was
like all
great.
6 girls touched the ball.
Everybody got a touch on that. That's awesome. Eckhoff will continue at the service stripe here. The right-hander puts it into play. Picked up here by Science. They're quickly over to the left pin, but Euclid there to cover it. Back to Nash. She's looking for another swing here. Right pin attack and up off the block. Can we get this one back? Yes. What a play. What a play by your Cougars. Pushed over to the left pin. Science through. Euclid there. Oh, tough spot. Another crazy rally.
She was one step to her right too far.
Oh, man. A couple of crazy plays here.
Who went into the bench there?
I think Laura was over there. I'm not sure who else, but they cleared that out pretty quick, and they had an opportunity there to keep.
And they're doing that in the
moving.
springtime. That's good to see.
Yeah, I know. It's great. The hustle factor is just fantastic here.
Off the beam.
Wellbrock picks this one up. Monaco's there, swung over by Euclid. Play continues. A middle attack sent right back, and 4 contacts. Apparently, the block didn't get a touch on that. That's going to keep the ball over here on the Cougar side. Madeline Monaco at the line, looks for the go signal, receives it, puts the ball into play, and looking for that far line. That's a tough spot to hit too. A little bit wide there.
Looks like her body was facing forward, but on the contact, it's like my slice in golf. It went to the right. That's why I fished, Jim.
Yeah, well, that's probably probably better for your mental health to fish than to play golf. All right, swung over here by Nash. Another net violation, this one on the Wildcats. Ball rolling around on the floor here. 2 courts going here at Mayville State.
You know, you look at Abby from behind and my daughter Alyssa from behind, they look the same.
I know.
Alyssa's I almost wearing the pants this year.
I almost called it the wrong because they just look so alike.
They're like
back here.
twins.
All right, going to have a quick attack here, but
block.
Boy, that was a great block. Sent that right back.
I think that was Margaret.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Got a big chunk of that.
Sometimes things happen so fast you don't know what you saw.
Exactly.
Higley continues at the line. The right-hander sends it over. Good serve again. She's got a different swing on her serves, and it's a little bit, it kind of hides what's happening with the ball. And I really
deceiving.
like it.
From our angle, it looks
deceiving.
like it's not going to make it over.
Right.
But it's creating havoc for Science in the last 2 points.
She's not taking as high a swing. She's poking at it more.
Yep, right from her forehead, for temple in that area.
It's interesting. I think it's really hard to read. All right, this one gets through the block, and Sidekov unable to bring that one back up.
Looks like she got crossed up on that one.
12-10 lead here in set number 1 for your Morris Cougars. And as the Wildcats will put the ball into play here, Euksted's there to pick this one up. Newton, the back set. Slide over to Jones, but they pick it up on the Wildcat side, and they're going to almost a joust at the net here. Push back, they'll try it again. Oh, middle attack. Wow. Well, Brock and Jones teaming up on that one. What a play.
That's a good tandem. The killer and the beast.
All right, that brings Mackenzie Newton to the service stripe here. The West Fargo product puts the ball into play. The back set here, right pin attack, snuck it in between that antenna, but it is long. Newton continues at the service stripe. Oh, looking to really put this one on the line, and was a little bit wide on her there.
Must have got away from her there. That just didn't look like her normal drop serve.
Something was maybe hit off the heel of the hand or something. Didn't quite jibe on that. It's going to take the serve over to the Wildcat side. 11 serving 14. Euksted's there to pick this one up. The run-through set there for Newton, and that played a little bit out of sorts for the Cougars. Results in a point for the Wildcats. Put back into play. Eukstead there, right there to pick this one up. Newton, the back set quickly over to Jones, pushes it over. Players on the floor on the Science side to bring this one back over. Higley's there, all the way over to the left pin.
There we go.
Tools the block. That's her favorite play.
That's just absolutely beautiful. Good pickup, good pass, good set.
Yeah, very, very nice
Good
play
kill
for your Cougars here today. Again, if you're just joining us, taking on North Dakota State College of Science in Wahpeton. We are at Mayville State University. Alyssa Eukstad puts the ball into play, and again, the air fell out of that one, and a great serve.
I'd like to say I taught her that, but I didn't. I have to give Mom the credit on that one.
Well, that was absolutely.
All those times in the backyard there.
Absolutely spot on. Here's another one. This one, a sharp serve over, and they're going to bring a right side attack. It's too long. I'm sorry, that was a left side attack. I get my directions confused here a little bit, but point Cougars either way. Building a nice lead here, 17-12 in set number 1. Eukstad continues at the line. Right-hander puts it over. Overpass opportunity here for Cougars to get down the line for Wellbrock. They pick this one up. They go to the left pin here, up off the block.
Jim Jones using his mountain goat agility there, going up the bleachers, get that one.
That was
Good boy,
good.
big guy.
The Wildcats continue at the service stripe here, put the ball into play. Wellbrock is there to pick this one up. Newton quickly, the backside over to the slide. Monaco sent over. Defense is there to get it. They're jumping over people on the other side of the net there. I think everybody's okay. Beyond two does not fool anyone on the Science side. Right pin attacks, spun over. Play continues here. Left side, punched over. Wellbrock there. Newton back set over to Eckhoff. Swung up off the block. Long rally again. And put away by the Cougars.
Wellbrock right there. Good read by her. Got everything turned the right way. Got a nice block.
18-13 in favor of the University of Minnesota Morris in set number one here. Wellbrock, the right-hander, puts the ball in play, picked up by the libero on the Science side. Right pin attack. Nice swing, but picked up nicely here by the Cougars. The bump set over to Nash.
That might have been on the, that was on the opposite side, the out-of-bounds side of the antenna.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah. Hard to tell sometimes. It goes so fast, the angles, but that one definitely looked like it went over here.
But no one's going to call it.
Nope.
I'll be honest, that was out.
I think she's pointing at it. She's asking.
That was out.
She can't see it.
No.
Or couldn't see it.
That went on the other side of the antenna. Well, we tried, so.
All right, well, that's a point from the gods, I guess. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Wellbrock puts the ball in play and promptly scores the ace.
A little salt and pepper in that one. Crossed up the Science girl. She didn't know which way to attack that ball, so she just kind of made a fist and just kind of protected herself.
You get handcuffed sometimes,
Yep.
I don't know what to do, and then it's too late. Wellbrock puts this in play. They're going to pick this up here for the Wildcats. The block's right there to send it back. Recovered, up, popped over. And I did not do a great job of recovering that one, but we are no damage done here. Usually, at some point during the day, we'll take some major hit and things fly, and we
Your
have
laptop
to
did during warm-ups.
Well, hopefully that's still running. Doesn't look like it's
still running here.
any worse for the wear there. So hopefully you're all still with us. And as a timeout called here, I'm not sure who called that. I'm guessing that Science did, with a 21-13 lead here for the Cougars. And be great to listen in here. Maybe we'll just see if we can hear anything if we raise this up just a little bit. Let's see if there's anything to be heard. All right, you could hear a little bit there, not much. 1, 2, 3 Cougs, I got that. So
probably just saying, keep passing, keep digging. Take advantage of when you're in system, and
keep doing the things you're doing. Yeah, we're having a good set here. We just want to keep it rolling. Wellbrock puts the ball into play here, picked up by the Wildcats, pushed all the way over to the left pin. Ooh. Down the line, nice swing for the Wildcats on that one.
Newton protected herself there.
Yeah, man, that was a sharp swing.
That was a quick set, and our blocker couldn't get over there.
21-14. Still a nice cushion here for the Cougars, and a little misdirection there. Wellbrock pushes this over. Middle attack, send over. Opportunity here for Cougars to set up. Monaco pushes it over, and ball is ping-ponging around on the other side there. Results in a point for the Cougars, 22-14. Sidekov at the line for Morris, pushes it over. Nice serve. They're going to bring it back, but scrambling, and it's an opportunity here for the Cougars to set up. And the slide again gets through Monaco. Nicely done, 23-14. Nikoff continues. Going short on this one. Nicely done. Right side attack. Block sends it back. They push it all the way across the court. Tips up and over. Out of the back row, Wellbrock. And into the middle here for Science. They bring this back over. Newton quickly into the middle.
There we go.
Monaco
Beautiful.
with the two.
Beautiful. That quick set was at the right height. Keep Science off guard. Point Cougars.
Nicely done. 24-14. We are at set point here Eckhoff ready, the approach, the swing. There's a ball rolling. Hopefully somebody picks that up here.
There goes a dad right there.
Left side attack. It swung up and I punched that over. Almost hit somebody in the head, but no damage done there.
Well, if Alyssa would have picked it up, we wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, they're supposed to stop all these things from coming in here.
Take it.
All right, that's a point for Science, 24-15. Ball comes over. Wellbrock there to pick this one up. Newton quickly over to the left pin. Nash takes a big swing at it. Uksted's there as it comes back over. Eckhoff looking for a spot on the court. They're there with the defense to pick this up. Right side attack, spun over. Uksted is there. Back to Nash, up over the block this time. And Monaco sends it back over. Back and forth volleyball again here. And that one manages to find its way through the block and run down the net. Point, Wildcats.
Finish strong here, ladies. 1 to go.
Wildcats put it into play here. Ukstead is there. Newton the on two. What a play.
Dirty play.
To finish the set.
I always call that the dirty play. They don't know what's coming. We'll take it.
Yeah, nice.
Good read by Newton there.
25-16. They don't waste any time resetting the scoreboard here, so I had to look really quick. But 25-16 was your final in set number 1. Again, this is our second match of the day. We're going to total of 4 matches today. The last 2, I think they play back-to-back. That's
yes,
gonna be,
they got Valley City State and Mayville State.
That's going to be a little bit of a test of who's got some fitness left. And, well, like a lot of these club tournaments are, it's all day, you're on, you're off, it's late in the afternoon, you may be a little tired. If you've been eating well, you might get through it, but that'll be a good test to see how.
That's what all that JO volleyball training did. All those games in a day, and like we alluded to earlier, it's just nice getting out of town, getting on a bus, hang with your buddies, go see someone else instead of beating on all your teammates.
Right. No, this is just perfect. And such nice weather outside. We went out and walked around just a little bit in between matches there, and it's just so good to see the sun. I think that's the big thing.
Yep. Yeah. And I know we've had rain and snow up here, and got the dogs out running. Let them chase the ball a little bit.
It's good.
But, like I said, we got a monster coming in next week, Jim.
Yeah, we're going to have to pay attention to that. It's at this point in the year, in December, January, and February, you certainly expect weather like that, and we are well tuned to expect it up in this part of the country. But this time of year, you're really hoping that stuff is over with. And
now, granted, we need the moisture back in North Dakota. From, I want to say, Bismarck north to Minot is severe drought. Then you get over by Williston and the Montana border. They're in an extreme category. So the moisture will be nice. It's that wet, heavy stuff. Yeah. But it's just bad timing with calving and all that stuff. I'll take 3 inches of rain, not.
I know. It's just too bad it can't come
a foot or 2 of snow.
Right. But we don't get to choose these things. So.
No, we don't. At least it didn't happen this weekend.
Right, that's true. It would have really made a mess, so we're glad all the teams can get here safely. And, one of the things I've been watching is how many buses are on the road on any given, especially on the weekends. There's teams all over different sports. You got baseball, softball going. You got track and field teams that are moving around. And then you got sports like this that are out of season that are moving teams around. So it's a big machine, and it is good to have a nice weekend here for all these athletes to be out on the road safely. All right, we're ready to go in set number 2 here as Higley picks this one up over the left pin, and a big swing by Nash. She ducks out of the way to get away from that as it was coming back at her, but result is a point for the Wildcats. We'll continue with the service stripe here. A couple of Cougars almost colliding on this one. Wellbrock's going to send it back over. They'll reset here. As the Wildcats go with the left side attack, picked up nicely there by Newton. Higley the bump set over to Nash. Another point for the Wildcats as that one comes back.
Communication is so important, especially in volleyball when you're in such a condensed area. You got to talk.
And you just have very little time to make decisions.
Yep.
This ball is on the way down really quickly. Nash there to pick this one up. Eckhoff brings it back, pushed over actually. And from the right side here, Science pushes this over the back set, over to Christensen. Swatted over from the right side here. Wellbrock's there to pick this up. Over to Nash and a heavy arm there.
I'd like to know the angle, the downward angle of that spike. That was straight
good.
down.
And she has really put a good snap on that
Yep.
ball. You can hear some of the excitement here of the rest of the team on that one. Alyssa Eukstedt at the line here, puts the ball into play. Over to the left pin, up and out. 2-2 here. Early going in set number 2 of match number 2. Eukstedt continues up the line. Right-hander puts it over. Good serve there. Picked up by the libero over to the right side. Up over the block. A nice pickup there for Newton. Wellbrock sends this over. Trouble.
Nice.
Finds a way to get to the floor.
She found an area between hands and got it. And she didn't have to jump very high. She just knew where the ball was, and I'm going to hit it right here, and she hit the spot.
Sometimes it's just so much about positioning. If
Yep.
you have that open spot in the court, you don't need to power it so much all the time. Nice pickup here for Science. Pushed over. They think they see a spot, but Newton's right there to pick it up. Christensen pushes this one over into the middle. Again, they look for that far line, but Cougar's there to pick it up. I think that's wide to our left.
I think they wanted a little quick hit there. Brookie just mistimed it. Once she times it, though, she can whack it pretty good.
Absolutely. Science putting the ball into play here. Eukstedt is there to get in the way of this one. Over to Wellbrock, pushes it through. Libero's there to get it off of the block, and they're going to bring it back over on a free ball here. And sent back over. Eckhoff is right there with a nice block. Point Cougars.
Good read.
Sid Eckhoff at the line here, the right-hander from Henning. Puts the ball into play, picked up over on the Science side. The back set over the right side attacker. Eukstedt is there to get in the way of this one, pushed over by Eckhoff. And an opportunity here for the Cougars to set up. Again, the back set, Peterson's there, touched the antenna. Remember, we said any contact with that is out of bounds immediately.
Well, the Science is a scrappy bunch, Jim.
Yeah, they are. They're coming back here, and 4-4. We're knotted up in this set number 2. Wellbrock takes a big swat at it. Block sends it back, but it's wide. Point Cougars.
The way they moved against U-Mary, and they beat U-Mary 2-1. It's a pretty good team we're facing here.
Yeah, I think so. Brooke Christensen, the Enderlin, North Dakota native, putting the ball into play here. Picked up on the Science side, back set, right pin attack. Christensen there, and another one. They're diving in. Alyssa diving into the bench there to try to bring that one back.
Nobody tried to save her. They tried to save them in baseball when they go into the dugout.
Yeah, there's somebody there. Here they clear out.
Yeah, they just get out of the way. You're on your own.
All right, the Wildcats put it into play here, and Monaco with the attack. And, Alyssa, fantastic diving save there to keep this play alive. And the slide here, and they tool the block. A nice play for the Wildcats, but what a dive by Eukstedt there to bring that one back.
She was Snapchatting her knees to me this week and got some pretty good sores on there.
Oh, man, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Wellbrock there, Eckhoff, the back set, over to Peterson.
Oh, out. Okay.
Just long, nice attack, nice place, just a little long.
Good swing by Peterson.
There we got a ball from the other court in here. And a short serve there, good serve for Science, pushed over there by Wellbrock. Play continues here, over to the left pin. Block is there, and again, we talked about the hands just a little off there. There's just so many elements to the block that have to come together.
Yeah. And like you said, you don't have much time to get everything right. You got a nanosecond, that's about it.
Right. And on top of all of that, you have to read the ball and think about it. So now here the serve goes up off the tape and rolls down. Almost no play you can make with that. And then building a little lead here are the Wildcats, 9-5, set number 2. They continue at the service stripe. They'll put into play Wellbrock there to pick this one up. Quick into the middle. Monaco, the kill.
Quick play, but a nice play.
Yeah, that was good. Eat into that lead a little bit here. 6 serving 9 are the Cougars. Wellbrock at the stripe puts it in. And a nice send back there by Nash, and we'll set up Monaco. They pick it up over to the left pin. Swung up, through over the block. A diving attempt by Higley. Probably saved the equipment in that case, but unable to bring it back into the field of play.
Over a subway on that. It was coming right at us.
10-6 here. Wildcats maintaining a comfortable margin. It's be nice to eat into this by a couple of points here. Over to the left pin. Nash takes a big swing at it. Up off the tape. The liberals there to pick this up. Right side attack on a sort of a slide, and it finds the campfire in the middle of the floor there.
Right in Texas there. Yep, campfire.
Pickoff came shooting in and attempting the pancake, but that wasn't going to happen.
No, it's a game of runs. We need a big play, something to start it. Volleyball's like basketball, game of runs.
Yes, it is, and the serve comes over from the Wildcats here. Eckhoff quickly, and a kind of a misdirection play there. And I think they're going to set up left pin up here again, up off the block. Higley with a great pick up there. Nash down the line for the kill.
Maybe that'll do it, Jim. Start the run here. Just get the ball in play.
Keep it simple. Keep your run going. If you can get a little service run here, that'd be really nice. Sid Peterson at the service stripe. Centennial grad. Left side attack here, and that one did not clear the net. In fact, I think they maybe had a net violation. I'm not sure what she called there.
They hit it in the net.
Either way, point Cougars. Peterson continues at the line. The right-hander surveys, puts it in. Libero picks this up. And again, kind of a punch modified slide. I don't know what to call that one, but either way, it's wide left.
Punched it like a boxing bag and went out of bounds, so.
I think we'll call that a busted play. Peterson continues. Wildcats pick this up. Their opportunity here, basically a free ball comes back over. Wellbrock's there. Eckhoff quickly over to Nash. Sees the spot, but they're there to cover it. And their back set over rotates a little bit on the setter there and not able to bring anything back. And just like that, we've erased most of that margin here.
4-0 run here.
11-10 now for the Wildcats. Peterson continues at the service stripe, just what we needed. Nice little run here, and it looks like an ace.
There's that little soft serve just over the tip of the tape there.
Perfect spot. Again, not always about the power. You pick your spot, move it around so they can't predict. And she is doing a good job of that. This one comes with a lot more heat on it and a little bit of trouble to pick this up, but they're going to get an attack out of it. Higley's there to get in the way of this one. The back set, over to Peterson, takes a big swing at it. And a free ball opportunity here for the Cougars. Eckhoff's there. Monaco, Libero picks this up. Play continues here. Another long rally here. Eckhoff over to the Nash, takes a big swing at it. The block sends that back.
Yep. Yeah, Nash was up on that one. From our view here, I thought to myself quickly, that'll be a tough one. They had two science girls right there.
They were right in her face. And the harder you swing at those, the harder they're going to come back.
Exactly.
And this just wide here on the overpass for the Cougars. And just like that, a couple of points go to the Wildcats. And kind of close that gap, but couldn't quite overcome it. A little miscommunication from whether the serve was ready there or not. And now we're underway here. Nash sends it over, spins off the block and finds the floor. Nicely done. Had the isolation block there and able to make use of that.
The spin of the ball got us the point on that one.
That'd be Higley. Good spot, way high in the rafters. Doesn't touch anything. This is legal to keep playing, even if it did. And this is Christensen with the poke. Goes out. Block sends it back, but it goes out. And that's a point for the Cougars. And now we have knotted things at 13. The good luck point. Higley continues at the line here. Right-hander puts this over. Picked up by Science, and they're going to go with that slide again. And Wellbrook comes shooting into the broadcast position here. 14-13 Wildcats. about midway through set number 2 here. Wellbrock there to pick this one up. Eckhoff over to Nash and really takes a poke at that one. And it spins off the block. Nicely done, Lydia Nash.
Science was there, just not in the right position. Great swing. Like I said, from our angle, her head's above the net right.
She really put a power into that.
She's not going to waste any time.
Alyssa Eukstead at the line here. Puts the ball into play. And
out.
Nice swing, just a little bit wide there. And R1 is...
Thank you, tip. Yep.
All right. So we got that one straightened out.
That's scrimmaging. That's
well, yeah, there's going to be a lot of, you're going to kind of have to self-call some of that stuff or whatnot. Can't see it all from up there. Oh man, that one looked like it was going to be one of those serves that hits the tape and then rolls over, but instead it got rejected. And that brings Sid Eckhoff to the line, tied at 15. Good set going here. She looks over for direction from the coaching staff, and the right-hander puts it into play here. And we got a ball on the, oh boy, that could have been no good.
Ooh, she was ready to jump.
She was ready to go and kind of just straddled the ball at the end and didn't. Boy, you can turn an ankle in that really easy.
Safety first in the spring.
For sure. And we'll reload. Eckhoff will make another attempt here. Nice serve. Libero there to pick it up into the middle and long. Eukstead lets that go smartly. 16-15. Eckhoff continues here. The back set, right pin attack. Eukstead right there to pick it up. Eckhoff sends this over. And we'll reload again with the left side up over the block this time. Eckhoff there to pick this one up. Higley, the bump set over to Peterson, and it gets through. Sid Peterson with the kill.
She's got good strength. She hits a heavy ball. That just went straight down off the block.
Sid Eckhoff puts it continuing at the service stripe here. Libero there to pick this up. Left side attack. That one gets right through, but not much to do with that. Comes right through the block. Is it long? No, it's theirs.
Yep, that was in.
17-16, getting down now into crunch time. Who can be first to 20? One of those mental breaks you're looking for. Let's be the first team to get into the 20s. Their libero for Science puts this one into play. Wellbrock there to pick it up. Oh, nice swing there from Christensen. They pop this one up, though. Nicely done from the right side for Science. Brought up nicely by Eckhoff. Higley's there. Peterson looking for a spot back deep in the 5. She doesn't find it. Nice coverage there. This one swung long by the Wildcats. Point Cougars. 18-16 here. Brooke Christensen at the line, the Enderlin native, puts it down into play, and we got, is that a service fault?
I don't know.
Service
Oh,
line?
maybe they were moving before the serve?
I don't know what that was. She just pointed at the ground back there. I don't really know what that was.
Because I don't think she knows the rotations.
No, I don't think they're working on all that. Anyway, whatever it is, it's a point for, nice play here as we go underway in Monaco with a nice kill. Gets that right back, 19-17. Nice job by the Cougars to close that gap when it was getting almost out of control. It was 5-6 points there a little bit. They brought that back and maintain a nice margin here in set number 2. Wellbrock puts this over. Wildcats go to the left side here. The block says no way, and now they're going to try the right side, and that one does find its way through and comes right into the broadcast position here, and no damage done.
I don't know what that name is on that Science hitter. She's got potential.
Yeah,
she can throw it down.
No doubt. Higley there to pick this one up, and now what? We had get a redo. Something must have rolled through. I thought I saw a ball rolling through there. So we'll do it again. Ball comes over here. Wellbrock there to pick this one. Eckhoff quickly over to Monaco. And they softly, I guess I'll call that a block. It just kind of came back at her, and it hits the floor on our side.
Like she was kind of caught in between. Should I kill it? Should I tip it?
Yeah.
And there's, look at that.
And on root beer point, they use everything on the net there to get that one to roll back down. They've had 2 or 3 of those.
Yep.
And just nothing you can really do with that. Of course, your defenders are set up way behind the net, and they're not going to get to that one. Higley gets this one with no problem. The back set here, Peterson, the delay. What a nice swing. Let that hang in the air a little bit. Gave it one, goes and tools the block.
Had a good thud to it, too.
That did. You're right, a heavy arm for Sid Peterson. Mackenzie Newton at the service stripe. Oh, hens this one a little bit further back. That was nicely done. And a nice attack here from the left side, but the defense picks it up nicely for the Cougars. Wellbrock sends it back over. And they set up here on the Science side. Again, that slide comes over. And 4 contacts did not clear the net. Cougars looking to close this one out here, but it's a tenuous 1-point lead. 21-20. Newton, again, that short serve. Not fooled, are they, the Wildcats? And again, the slide. That one, again, does not make the connection, and a 4-contact call.
Looked like Science was a little bit out of position. They wanted to throw it to their big girl there. She's just a little out of position. Worked out for us, though.
All right, Newton here trying to close this thing out. Sent over and handcuffed the defender there. Nicely done. A free ball opportunity here. Newton takes first contact. Eckhoff quickly into Nash. And that one did not clear.
Looks like she mistimed it a little bit. Maybe jumped a little too far out.
Yep.
Maybe the set wasn't right there.
So many moving parts that have to come together.
You really got to be precise in volleyball.
22-21 Cougars, and Wellbrook waits till the last second on that one. Sticks a fist out, unable to bring that back, and we are all knotted. 22-22 in set 2, match 2. Lots of 2s here in Mayville.
Never loses.
Oh boy, and a nice pickup there by Higley, looking for a spot, but they bring this back. Left pin attack, block gets a touch on it, and it goes all the way across the court, falls in over on the left side of the net. And suddenly our little lead is vanished, and let's see what happens here.
Got to answer here.
Let's put it into play, pushed over, Nash, big swing, and
there we go.
We are knotted at 23.
Okay, see who takes care of the ball here toward the end.
It'd be nice to get a couple of quick points and finish this.
A couple aces.
It's a good call. Let's see what we get. Abby Higley, right-hander, puts it in play. The defense picks it up, and they set up their offense here. Again, that kind of modified slide. I don't exactly know what to call that. Right pin attack finds the floor.
Seems to be crossing us up a little bit.
It does. It seems like we don't quite know what to do with it when it works. It doesn't always work for them. They're not always making the connection, but when it does, it seems like it's on the floor. 24-23 in favor of the Wildcats. Let's see what we can cook up here. It's a first contact there for Wellbrock. Pushed over Nash. And that comes right back at the Cougars. And we are going to be going to a third set here.
This is exactly what Science did with Mary, the match before ours. They lost their first set, they won the second set, and then they just kind of handled Mary in the third set. And that's hope that's not what's going to happen now. But
well, and if you're not, for those, I think most of our listening audience is probably pretty familiar with volleyball. But your third set, when we're playing these truncated matches, is only to 15, so you really don't want to get behind by more than 2.
Yep.
And it's so important to get that first point, maybe get the first 2-3 points, and then you're really off to a good start. But only to 15 here, and I think we'll have a time limit. They may let us play the third set out, but our clock says 11:35, and it is counting down, so not sure how long they'll let us go here. So far they've been on time or ahead of time. So they might because of that.
Yeah, they let him play that last set. Good. The time was expired and they let him play, so they should.
How was lunch?
Hi, John.
Finally got you doing something so that you can just keep you occupied, right?
All right, folks, we're just getting ready for set number 3 here as the Wildcats already back out on the floor. Cougars taking a little bit longer here to come out of their huddle. And we'll see what we dial up here in set number 3. Remember, it's just to 15. And, we pretty much dominated set number 1. The tables turned on us just a little bit in set number 2, although we were always right there. Really competitive set right up to the end. 25-23 was that final in set number 2. The serve is over on the Wildcat side. And the ball is in play, and Eukstead there to pick this one up. Newton pushed over quickly in the middle. Jones, but I don't think it got over.
No. Good first pass, good set. Just didn't finish it. Science was right there to block it.
All right, let's get this back. We don't want to let them get any kind of a lead here. Wellbrook right there. Out of the back row, Eckhoff. Libero there, but falls in after that. Point Cougars.
And yeah, we know this is a scrimmage, Jim. It means a lot, but it really doesn't, But you're in the 5th set in the fall, 3rd set in the spring. You want to win this, You want to go out and take control.
Well, and I think one of the other things you're working on is your ability to finish. So even if you accept that you may not win, you're still working on having that competitive nature right up to the end. So
you could be up 2-0. You want to finish
for sure. That serve was Wellbrook went into the net. Service error there. So the serve back over to the Wildcats, and
good swing.
What a swing from Lydia Nash, the Minneapolis native, makes sure that one is not coming back.
That was like within inches of the antenna.
Yes.
And kicked up chalk on the line there.
It did.
Good spot.
Well played, Lydia Nash. Brings Mackenzie Newton to the line, and she was looking at sending that over short and hard, and it did not get all the way over the top of the tape, so back we go over to the Wildcat side. 3-2 lead for the team from Wahpeton at the moment, and a good serve there, but picked up nicely here by Nash. Over to Jones, and that might have been headed out, but they grabbed it, and keeps in play here, and they are unable to bring it back, so a break there for the Cougars.
Science girl stuck her hands up at the last second, which was good for us. One up going out of bounds. But you want to take care of business in these 3rd sets, 5th sets.
For sure. Eukstead at the line. Nice serve. Drops in, and the ace.
There's no room for error in these shorter sets.
Cougars with a 1-point lead here. 4-3. 4-3. We're getting some action here from the spectators. Good showing here all the way around.
Fan heckling me here.
A lot of heckling here. Some wild fans here at Mayville State today, and a nice swing from the right side for the Wildcats. Gets through the block.
And now their big hitter goes out, so we'll see if we can make some hay here.
It'll be a good time to make a move. 4-4. Nobody's taking charge here in set number 3. Remember, we only go into 15. Ball put into play here by the Wildcats. Wellbrook there to pick it up. Newton going to go back to Wellbrook out of the back row. The libero's there on the overpass. An opportunity here for the Cougars. Nash looking to punch this over, but they pick it up. And again, that slide, and that is not going to work. And their hitter almost ends up in the scorer's bench. Kennedy Geller over there taking care of the score here for us.
Okay, put the ball in play, minimize your errors.
Abby Higley, Cambridge Sandy product, putting the ball into play here. 5 serving 4. A little bit of indecision of who was going to take that is going to result in nothing coming back from the Science side. We'll take it. Easy point for the Cougars.
And that starts with communication, lack of communication on Science part that time. They both stuck their hands out, then they brought them back. And
Higley, same spot. Again, trouble. They are going to get this one back over. No, they didn't get it over. Just again, more miscommunication there. Wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout, although no one's called any timeouts in this match so far, so they may just let them work through it. Higley continues. Again, that short punch serve. Picked up here over to the left pin and comes straight through. Eukstead makes a great play on this one. Newton's there, sends it back over to Wellbrook, but the defense picks it up. Again, that modified slide, that might have been out. Not sure. Play continues. Wellbrook up and over, blocked, sends it back. Point Wildcats.
I think I made the comment where their big hitter went out.
Yeah.
Well, they just found another one.
Yeah,
She
no
sent
kidding.
that one pretty hard, too.
Yeah, that was good. Good third set here. Stick with us. You don't want to leave now. 7-5 in favor of the Cougars. See if we can finish this thing out here halfway through the final set. Brought back over here. Ukestead there to pick this one up. Newton all the way over to the left pin, a little bit far out, but it manages to get back over so play can continue. Again, that slide. This time the block sends that straight down.
Wellbrock Monaco combination.
That was a good one. Block party, population 2. Eckhoff with the serve. High in the air here at the field house over the left pin. Swung through the block and long. And a little lead getting built here by your Cougars if they can sustain it. 9-5. Eckhoff at the line, had a nice run earlier. Here's another good serve, and again, almost 2 people going for the ball there. And, a little tip. Nobody available on that left side. They find a spot. 9-6. Serve over to the Wildcats, and
nice.
What a spot there. Nothing you could do with that. Again, the air just drops out of the ball.
Ball was going right at Alyssa. Dove down right at the last second.
9-7. They tighten the gap here, and that one I think
Went
was
under the net.
Yeah, that's rare to see that. It's a little bit like the air ball, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Air ball would be you don't even hit the net. So Madeline Monaco at the line here. The right-hander, Milwaukee, Wisconsin native, puts the ball over and looking for the call. It's called out. I think she's asking if anybody else maybe had a look at it, but I thought maybe that was going to catch that back line, but apparently not.
Yeah, tough to see that light blue line they have.
Yeah, it's really hard. From here, it's nothing. All right, ball putting into play here by the Wildcats. Newton there,
pass.
quickly, nicely done. Nicely done, Cougars. Nash back into the match here for Higley. Wellbrock will be back at the service stripe. Right-hander, the Northfield Raider, looks over.
I'm calling an ace here, Jim.
Forward direction, here it is. Mark calls the ace. I like it, almost. The back set, the right side attack.
There you go.
Ukestead, a fantastic dig there. It's no Les gets up and immediately back on the ground again, and teammates helping her up there. 2 big, heavy falls on the floor to keep the ball alive. 11-9. I think this is going to come down to the wire here, Mark.
Take care of the ball.
And a nice pick up there by Ukestead. Back to Wellbrock over the back
Texas
row.
there, right in the campfire.
Perfect.
Right in the middle of Texas, the big hole right there.
Loving it. 12-9. 3 to go here for the Cougars. You can start to smell the victory.
3 match points to 6. Take care of the ball.
Newton puts it in play. Back set, right side, off the block, tools the block there. Nice attack for the Wildcats. Not done yet.
And that ball got in about an 8-inch area right there.
Yeah, it did. Really finding a good way to sneak it through that antenna on the block. Libero's the serve here, and that one too. Kind of a change-up, and unable to bring that back is Laura.
Like we said earlier, this time of the game where points are critical, this is where we got to tighten up, take care of it. No free ones.
Wellbrock again, and punched over.
A roofing there, huh?
Roofing call, yeah, that makes sense. 13-11, just 2 to go here for the Cougars.
Okay, you got to put it in play now.
Ukestead back at the line, nice serve, drops down, they get it up, left pin attack.
That's in.
That was a nice place,
Yeah.
Nice spot for the Wildcats. 13-12, no free lunch here. Be a good spot for a service error, not to wish any bad luck on them, but boy, we'd take that right now.
Or a big block. Or there you go,
Get
Jim.
the service error. There we
Why
go.
don't you call the game-winning ace now?
Well, all right, so now who's come to the line here and is going to get the ace for us to finish the match off? And it will be Abby Higley at the line. Looks over for direction from the coaching staff. The right-hander puts the ball in play. Libero picks it up. They're scrambling a little bit. I think this is going to come over on a free ball opportunity here for the Cougars. Quickly, the back set. Eckhoff punches it over and doesn't make it. Oh boy, 14-13. The drama continues here in the third set. We almost said the fifth set because that's what it is. Really, it feels like a fifth set. It's the deciding point here. We're getting down to crunch time. And this one picked up by Euchstead. The bump set. Eckhoff sends it not over. 14s. And we are not only doing a third set, we're doing an overtime third set. 14-14, got to win by 2. Wildcats put the ball into play. Euchstead is there. Quickly over to the left pin. Wellbrook tooling the block. Nicely done.
Great swing by Laura. And then now after a big swing like that, you almost want to like feed her again.
I know. Just go right back when it's working.
Yep.
When you're in that rhythm. Eckhoff here puts it in play. They're going to go left side attack. Block is there to send it back. Euchstead pushed over to the left pin. Well brought down hard and out of here. And there you go. 16-14 victory for your Minnesota Morris Cougars in the third set of the second match here.
That's a good team. They're going to do well in their conference. The Mondac, which consists of Lake Region and Miles City Community College and Dawson Community College, and they're going to do all right.
Yeah,
they'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, I think we'll say sayonara for now. Our next match is what? We are on at 3:45. This probably is if we're going to run out and get something to eat, this will be the time to do it. We'll see how that all pans out here, but we'll see. Unless somebody wants to come and visit with us, they're all scattering pretty quick. I think everybody's looking to get snacks, and so I think we're going to shut her down here. Mark, any last thoughts on this one?
That's fun.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Good match. That was
again,
really good.
I'm sure Coach Susan Guth likes to see progression, and I think we moved and passed better.
Yeah,
we didn't pass very well the second set against University of Jamestown, but it looks like we did here against a very good science team, and so we'll see how the rest of how the games go. We got a little bit of break here. Yeah. I'm going to let my dogs out. You're probably going to go for a walk, but
I think so. Yep.
This is fun. So it's just fun watching everybody, all the parts moving, and this will be a good carryover for the fall. So
yeah, great stuff. All right, folks, if you're listening out there, again, watch the YouTube channel. Just go on YouTube and search for Jim Wellbrock, and you should find the channel. I can't tell you exactly when we're going to play. It says 3:45, but I think we're actually ahead a little bit. So doesn't hurt to join early.
And if they're starting early or the time changes, I'm sure my wife Bonnie could go and text the parents and whoever, let everybody know on the website, hey, we're starting, we're going here. So
all right, so I appreciate everybody joining us.